This morning in our series School Matters, we're learning about a new program that aims to connect students and teachers after a year of remote learning. Isn't everybody tired of that? Yeah, they are. Along was created by the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, co-founded by Dr. Priscilla Chan and her husband, Facebook's Mark Zuckerberg, and Gradient Learning, where Dr. Chan serves on the board. So this is an online platform that allows teachers to ask students probing questions about themselves and their lives outside of the classroom. But the hope is to build more meaningful relationships inside the classroom. Along officially launches today, is available for free to teachers around the country right now. Dr. Chan joins us first on CBS This Morning. There she is. Hey, Priscilla, very good to see you bright and early this morning. So let's get started about the app.
Good morning, Gayle.
Good morning to you. I know that this has been tough for teachers. I know it's been tough for students. Were you hearing something from both of those groups that made you think we need to do something?
Yeah, at the beginning of the pandemic, we had a call to action. For us, longstanding at the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative, we've always known that supporting the whole child is critical. And for us, that means actually supporting their well-being and their academic development. A huge part of that is the student-teacher relationship. That was challenging for schools pre-pandemic, but even harder in remote learning. At the beginning of the pandemic, we heard teachers asking for help because it was harder than ever to engage and motivate students. So we worked closely with researchers, teachers, software developers, and students to build a tool that can help supercharge that critical student-teacher relationship. So now we have a digital reflection tool that makes it easier for teachers to connect one-on-one with their students and get beyond that frustrating one-word answer that many teachers and parents are used to.
So what do they do exactly,
We've been piloting
Priscilla?
for 6 months.
Priscilla, what do they do exactly when it says ask questions? Like what type of questions are you talking about?
So the great thing is the questions are all research-based, and so it's been studied on how to actually get to the core of the student-mentor relationship. And then the student gets that prompt, and on their own time, in a way that they feel comfortable with, they pass back a reflection. So you might get a question like, what's something you're proud of? What's a current challenge you're facing? And then the student can really think about it in their own space and time and pass back a video, audio, or text to their teacher so that the teacher can see that full view of the child's life.
I get it. So you have to have, don't you think you have to have one-on-one interaction with the students and the teachers in order to grow, really, when you're learning academically? So it allows the one-on-one connection is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, kids don't learn in a vacuum.
Yeah.
They're bringing in everything that's happening in their life. And honestly, in the past year, kids have gone through so much disruption in their daily lives, the way they live. Families are facing financial insecurity. They might have lost loved ones. We can't ignore that and say, come back and focus on your reading and writing. That's not realistic. And so if we actually bring kids into the classroom and at least figuratively say, take your mask off, we welcome you back, then we have an opportunity for them to really engage in learning. And it's that one-on-one feeling seen and feeling like they can raise up their voice inside and outside of the classroom. And that's going to fuel their academic growth as well.
Priscilla, it's Anthony. Is this meant to I mean, obviously kids are going back to school now. In many cases, they've been back for a while in face-to-face learning. Is this meant to extend that face-to-face relationship outside of the classroom and essentially give them almost like another parental relationship?
We want it to be a mentorship, which is actually quite research-based. We know that with a mentor, at-risk kids are 55% more likely to go to college. And it's meant to make sure that a kid feels seen. And so it's meant to actually probe at building a very supportive relationship. And right now, honestly, It's meant to fit into a busy school day because it's asynchronous. You don't have to carve out time out of what's already a packed school day for a lot of kids who are returning to school. And so it's meant to be that supplement that does extend beyond the school day.
Well, I know you've got 2 little ones at home, so you know what it's like to be homeschooling at this particular time. It'll be nice just to say mask off. Really good to see you, Priscilla Chan. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.